welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you something very unique about time management. Time, something that is not even visible to our eyes, has so much hold on how we deal with our lives. Since the time we wake up till the time we go to bed, time is something that all of us are working with. Having said that, most of us still struggle with this thing called time. We complain we don't have enough time for our kids, we don't have enough time to go on vacation, to do things that we really love to do. And in pursuit of that, we approach different time management techniques. But have you really wondered, does this technique really work for me? Because by the end of your day, you are sitting and cribbing, oh, I'm not able to finish my work. Oh, there is something or the other left. Well, today I'm going to share with you 7 different time management techniques. And not only that, I will also share with you the kind of mindset that you need to use that time management technique. And in the end, you got to choose which technique fits for me well. Also, if you find this video useful, don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit like. Here we go.
So the first one is called the Pareto analysis, also called the 80-20 rule. If you are someone who is an analytical thinker or a problem solver, this method will suit you best. Let me tell you how it works. First, list the problems that you are facing, like maybe your grades are slipping. Then identify the root cause of the problem. Maybe your grades are slipping because you spend too much time on social media. Then assign a score to each problem, higher number to higher problems, and so forth. Then group the problems together to its cause, like all social media problems in one, time management in one, like that. Then add up the score of each group, and the group with the highest score is the issue that you should start working on first. Second one is called the Pomodoro technique. So the Pomodoro technique is for people who are creative thinkers or those people who feel burnout from time to time. Let me tell you how this technique works. First, choose a task that you need to get done. Then set a timer for at least 25 minutes and focus on that task in hand and do nothing else. When that timer rings, put a check mark on a piece of paper like this part is done and where I have to move now. Take a short break. Very important, take a 5 minutes short break after the alarm rings. Go for a walk, grab a cup of coffee, do something else but not your work. And then repeat these 2 steps. After every 25 minutes, take a 5 minutes break, and after a few intervals, take a longer break of 30 minutes, that is your meal break or any longer break that you want. You'll see that you are able to stick more to your schedule than you were doing earlier if you follow this Pomodoro technique. Third one, the Eisenhower matrix, is for people who have to make tough decisions or who are critical thinkers. Let's see how this technique looks like. The first step is to organize your task into lists with 4 separate quadrants. Urgent tasks are those that we don't feel the need to get done immediately. Important tasks are those that contribute to your long-term goals and values. Ideally, you should only work on the tasks in the top 2 quadrants. Other tasks you should either delegate or delete. Next one is the Parkinson's law. It works well for people who are either procrastinators or those people who work well under pressure. If you're someone who wants to work in this matrix, you should follow this mantra that the amount of time you give yourself to complete a specific task is the amount of time that it will take to complete. By applying this, you will learn to do the task in the shortest duration of time. Just an example, try working without a computer charger or a laptop charger and give yourself a target that I have to finish this project before the laptop's battery drains out. Get it done early. Instead of finishing an essay by midnight, try to get it done by noon. You should set a deadline. Give yourself a time to do something and set that time. If I'm going to do this task in 1 hour, then give yourself that time, but cut that time into half. So the next one is the time block method, which is popularly used by many people, especially working professionals, employees, and analytical thinkers. Just like it sounds, divide your time into time blocks in your calendar, like half an hour or so, and assign a task in each block. Just for an example, divide a piece of paper into 2 columns. On the left, write down each hour of the day or half an hour of the day and create blocks of time accordingly. Now, estimate the time that it's going to take for you to complete each of your tasks and fit them into your time blocks. Remember, always have buffer time in between each time block that will allow you for adjustments during the day, or if there are any backlogs, you can do that. Next one, sixth, is GTD method, also called getting things done. It's very good for people who are distracted easily and people who are people who like to make lists and work on lists. Good for those people. Let me tell you how we do this. Capture the actions or tasks that have your attention. All the tasks that you want to do regarding your work, school, personal life, everything. Now clarify what they mean. Decide whether the tasks that have your attention are actionable or not. If an item is not actionable, just ignore it for now. If it is actionable, then either do it, delegate it, or just set it aside for some time. Then you organize your actions. The things that you're going to do, organize them. Prioritize this list according to what you need to do when. Then reflect. Review your list of actions frequently to determine your next priority. Cross off tasks that you have accomplished and update your list regularly. Then engage. Take the actions on smaller tasks you can complete right now. Eat that frog technique. Yes, just like it sounds, you've got to eat that frog at the beginning of the day. It's based on Mark Twain's famous quote, "Eat a live frog the first thing in the morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day." Start your day by doing the most onerous task or the difficult task first, and that will have you free for the rest of your day. Get clear on your goals and write them down. What is it that you want to achieve the most? Set a deadline. Compile a list of things you need to do to achieve your goals. Organize this list in order of priority. The most important items are probably the most difficult ones. Those are your frogs. Take action. If you have more than one frog on your plate, eat the nastiest one first. Repeat this cycle every day so that you're always doing something that will push you towards your goal. This technique is great for people who are either abstract thinkers or people who have long-term goals but don't know how to achieve them.
Now that you have seen different time management techniques which suits you the best, doesn't really matter which technique you pick. What really matters is your relationship to time. Are you having a powerful relationship to time, or are you always cribbing about time? Remember, time is life. Master your time and you will master your life. Stay tuned.